Now, Blake, it's a short period of time, right, that people are going to be looking at their tax returns. But why do you say people need to start thinking about their tax strategy now? Like, why is that? It's not, it's months away, a couple of months away. Easy.
Well, we're in May, and what I do a lot in May, and this is mainly for people that are property investors, so they've got a mortgage on an investment property, is there are some clients out there who could benefit from extra deductions in this tax year that's about to finish. And so you can actually pay a whole year's interest in advance on your mortgage and fit it into this financial year. Now, I'm not recommending everyone does that, but you can get discount on the interest rate by paying your interest in advance, and also some massive tax benefits by paying it in this financial year prior to June. So it's not for everyone, and everyone should seek expert tax advice based on their individual situation. But it got me thinking that, people need to, where prior to the tax year, look at what tax benefits and what strategy they can put in place to get the most out of this tax year. And to get the most out of the next tax year, we need to have strategies that start bang July. And there are so many ways to make your money work smarter with tax breaks. And so people need to sit down with an expert, look at their tax situation, and make sure there's a strategy based on their individual circumstances, their salary, their wage, their occupation, their household, kids, debt, family. But they need to make sure they've got a strategy in place come July for the next financial year.
Well, thank you, Blake. And also, Blake, what about, do you have any comments on what's happening with the recent RBA decision?
So yesterday, Jenny, I'm not sure if you know, but the Reserve Bank of Australia, which meets every single month and makes monetary policy decisions on the economy, reduced the cash rate to 1.75%. Under the current system, this is definitely the lowest the cash rate has ever been. Now, the banks are going to start, releasing the news about, what they're passing on to their clients. And so it's just, again, more important than ever that people look at their interest rate and make sure they're on a competitive interest rate. We're going to see the lowest mortgage rates in Australia that we've seen historically ever. So I would definitely look at your current interest rates, speak to us at Yellow Brick Road, find out, is your bank reducing the rate? Is it not? Are they reducing it in full? And make sure that you're on the best interest rate. Now is the perfect time to save money on your mortgage.
Well, I heard yesterday on the radio that ANZ have reduced, as from yesterday, by 0.25%, and so that's good for me because I'm with them.
Good.
Yes. So, but really, they said with anyone with a $500,000 mortgage, you really would be only saving $75 a month. Well, I suppose that is something, but it would be nice if it was at least triple that.
It all compounds and it all adds up. And, just because your bank's reducing it, you've got to make sure you're still on a competitive interest rate for what other lenders are out in the market. So it's find out what your interest rate is, what it's reducing to, compare your options and make good decisions for your financial future.
That's fantastic, Blake. And also with next week's topic, how the recent federal budget will affect Australians. You'll be telling us all about that next week. How you can help us out against the pollies.
Yeah, so much happening yesterday. The Reserve Bank of Australia, the budget being released last night. So all this stuff affects all of us, Sydney families. And so we need to make sure that we're well informed and making good decisions.